What if you have a sick relative when shit hits the fan? Not only are they sick, but they are very uncooperative, very callous, mean, and somehow you've been stuck with this individual. Now, the reason I ask is because I have found myself in such a situation recently, except for shit hitting the fan, which means I have less recourse than I would then. My mother was dropped on my lap Friday, and she is very difficult, and it made me think, would you survive doing the right thing and trying to take care of this person? And, you know, it is the right thing, right? But what do you do when the right thing for one person is the wrong thing for you? What do you do if the person that's with you might get you killed because they don't want to cooperate? What do you do with these kind of people? Well, right now, as it sits, we still have a civilization, but that can go away in the blink of an eye. It can just disappear. And what are the people like me who are stuck with somebody that's extremely hostile to them? What do they do with such an individual? See, I used to think right and wrong were fixed. They were a set thing. But recently, I have determined that it's not true. Right only is what is right for you and your family. And if I found myself, if things went bad while this individual was in my home, what would I do about it? Well, my children are far more important to me than anybody else. And if an individual were so dangerous that they put my family's life at risk, I would kill them. That's what I would do. And I don't think I would feel bad about it at all. I felt bad for my mom because she doesn't have anybody. She is such a toxic individual that nobody wants to deal with her. And now I get to. At least for a short time. And it really makes me think. It really does. What would I do? What would I do? And I came to the only conclusion that I could. I would have to put her down. How about you? Would you possess the strength to eliminate one of your family members if they were hostile and more than likely would cause more problems than anything? What would you do? I've already made my mind up as to what I would do. I no longer think right and wrong are fixed. I don't think they are a set thing, simply because what's right for one person may not be right for another. So, shit hits the fan. You have this individual. They can't walk. Not very far anyway. They're bitter, angry, and hostile. And they're dragging you down. My recommendation is to end them. And I know. It's wrong. But is it? Is it wrong? Is it wrong to sacrifice one person so that the rest of the people can carry on? Especially the children? I don't think so. I think that it's the right thing to do. Remember, people, when shit hits the fan, all the morality and civility that we have now, all the rules, if you follow them, you're going to die. Your family's going to die. And probably nasty deaths. Following our rules now, then, would be the worst thing you can do for you and your family. You'd be amazed what you can live with. You would be amazed. I know. Because I have to live with a lot of bad stuff. You would be amazed at what you can do when you have to do it. You would be amazed by the amount of strength you can muster when you have to Anyway, what do you think? Do you think following the rules of our society now would be a good thing later on when the inevitable happens? Do you think that you'd have the strength to put a family member down if you had to? Or would you continue to drag them along with you until they got you killed? I know what my choice is. I hope you make the right choice for your family. Because eventually you'll have somebody who is hostile, whether they're in your group or outside of their group, and you're going to have to make some tough choices. Kind of reminds me of an episode of The Walking Dead when Rick and Michonne and Carl were riding from the prison, and there's this guy walking down the street, and he desperately wants to get in the ride with them, and they just pass him. And on the way back, he's dead, and his backpack of supplies is lying on the road. And they stop and pick up that backpack. Well, that's me. That's what I would do. So, are you ready to make these tough choices? And if you're not, you might want to put some thought into whether or not you will be able to. I don't know. If you can't, maybe the FEMA camps would be the best place for you. Anyway, that's been on my mind. You know, I've been making videos but not uploading them. I'm going to change my format, and I'm tired of the article videos. And so I just stopped uploading them, and I'm working on a script and the visual part of it right now. So I hope you all have a great day. And remember, kill the state before the state kills you.